Oh, all right, guys. Friday, so much for a day off, huh, Missy Jen? Ooh, we are up against it today, guys. We've got, well, you know, I saved the best for last, like I told you here. Right, Missy Jen? Good morning. Buenos dias. Missy Jen is helping me clean up and, well, up on the garage. Let's get right to it today. You can see I've got really significant rot. You'll be able to see it a little better from the other side over here. But you can see up in there I had to remove a ton of wood. There were either mice or rats nests up there. Just to give you an idea how bad the rot was. Go down here and show you one of these funky monkeys we got. So walk over here. Good Lord. Yeah, just to show you the severity of the rot. I think this might be one of the baseboards here. See what we got there. It's kind of ugly. So yeah, we've just got a significant amount of rot up on here on the ends, and I kind of suspected this would be the case. So I'm having to come up here and just strip off a lot of this sheathing, and this fascia board here is all rotten. I normally wouldn't do a video if I'm just painting, but you can see you get up here on top without falling. You know, it's lucky nobody fell through the end of it up here. You know, as I peel this back, you can see the under sheathing of plywood is just, you know, that's just absolutely down to the inside of the place, of the inside of it. So you can see this nail line I have along here. My plan is I just keep stripping back. I got to be careful of the power drop for the shine shack there. But I think I've almost got up here to strip back to a point where the wood is decent on the edge. But this is what happens when you don't install roofing correctly and you don't use drip edges down there. That water wicks up through the wood and comes back under and causes rot on the over sheathing. And you can see this stuff is just, you can just see how dirty and rotten that is. So yeah, we got a project on our hands, everybody. So from up on the roof side here, I thought I would just give you a little update here. What I want to try to do now is to try to get this all cleaned off up here and get this cleaned up to a point where I can take the circular saw like I did on the other side and sort of cut a nice line up here on the 2x, so I can nail into the 2x4 rafter, the rafter below it, and then get some good support. We just can't go ahead and lay you know, the 40-pound paper down and then just start putting shingles in there. There's just no way. So I haven't even gone up to the other end yet, but I have a feeling this is the end that the real rot is. So all right, well, it's going to be a sweaty day today. It's supposed to go up to about 95, but gotta grab the Nike hat, just do it. And yeah, I'll check back with you guys after I get a lot of this stuff cut back. So now we do have a video here, unlike the painting the shine shack and the house behind me. This is going to be a project you might be interested in. So okay, well, there's no sense crying like a baby. Just get to it. You doing all right, hon? Okay. Yeah, the other got that roof jack cover off. Okay, the all-weather cover. I want to try to keep that in good shape so they can just the roofer can just pound that down. Roofing is one of those things I don't enjoy doing myself, so I'm not going to do it. But you can see one of the issues I have with some of this stuff is how many layers. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's got like 1, 2, 3. This has got like 5 layers on it, which is a code violation because of weight and everything. So yeah, 5 layers of roofing material with 60-pound paper or whatever the hell it is in the you know, sandwich between there. So yeah, all right. Whew. Boy, I'm getting winded. This roof is getting hot on my butt too. So anyway, just to give you an idea, it took to get all the way up here about 7 feet, just below the ridge cap here, till I finally got some decent wood. Otherwise, this stuff is just like sawdust. You know, you can't. That's totally unacceptable to have that kind of rotted conditions on there. So I'm just lucky, like I might have said before, I'm lucky that the electricians who did the job here didn't go through the side there. I mean, that would have been a real nightmare on that. So I guess I got about another half-hour cleanup. Then I'm going to get the radial saw out, and I'm going to do a cut line down here to where I got the good 2x4 below. You can see where the rafters are nailed in right there, just nail line, and that should make for a great new edge. Take a look up the ladder for a minute. You know, it's really weird. I was getting ready to call you. I still have your number. Going up and take a look at the ladder. I'm doing some carpentry. Yeah, good to see you again. Going up and take a look. Yeah, I was just going to do some carpentry. Yeah, I got a lot of rot, so I'm going to cut it back about 2.5 feet to the rafter there, and put down some new sheathing, because then I want you to come and you know, overlay it. I'm going to put some new fascia board on too on there. So I figure it's going to be about a week or so. So you can work up a quote, same material as you used on the roof over there.
This roof is bad since we put the other one.
Yeah. No. This had like 5 layers.
No, but I said that roof was bad since we put the other one.
Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, like 5 years.
At the end, there was no drip edge or anything on it. So, and I need the guy to put new gutters. Your guy to put new gutters.
Yeah.
On it. So why don't you work me up a quote this week? You know, the same roofing material you used over there.
You know what? Actually, I don't remember exactly what's the name of the color.
I don't know. It's like a before you went up and took a sample. I don't know if I have any more. You can go up and grab a little. You took one before off of there. I don't know. Yeah. That's Georgie. Wow, this is really weird. Perfect timing, Ernesto. I was just getting ready to call you up or ask Eduardo for your phone number, because I don't do roofing.
So you still have my number?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Do you still have my...
yeah, let me get my phone. I'll be right back.
You still have Fernando's number too? The plumber?
Yeah, because he did a little bit of stuff for me too. So let me grab that and make sure I got it. So it's smaller than this building, but I didn't want you to have to do all the carpentry. I wanted to do that myself. So yeah, okay. Let me grab that. Oh gosh, guys, I got to tell you, Missy Jen says that's not weird. You know, it's okay. I haven't seen Ernesto in 2 years since he did the final roofing over here on the Shine Shack. After I did a lot of structural repair work on that one too. And I'm up on the roof today, and what does he do? He rides by and sees me up there, and he parks.
Yeah, he was visiting his mom.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in 2 years.
His mom lives down the road.
Okay, well, there we go. So, anyway, he's on the job, so he's going to work up a quote on what he's going to do. Once I get the understructuring done, he's going to put the, overlay it with the sheet. He's going to strip off all the old stuff, carry that off. He's going to do the sheathing, plywood sheathing or OSB sheathing, and then do the paper, and then put the shingling on it. The guy does real good guttering too. So now I really got to get on my horse, because I think he thinks he's going to do that next weekend, right? You got money?
I was just going to go tomorrow file bankruptcy.
There we go, file bankruptcy. So, all right, well, I got to get back on my horse, but that was pretty cool. Okay, everybody. All right, guys, welcome to hell. Hotter than hell. Looks like hell. Whew, yeah, Ernesto just left. kind of shook his head. He said, "I'm glad I don't have to do this repair work." So I haven't even gone up to the other end yet to check that out, but you can see what kind of rot. So I got a little bit more to get off here and get some of the nails out, and I'm going to try to do the back cutting here. Of course, we're going to be over sheathing with some with the plywood or the OSB oriented strand board. So I really don't know how essential it is to have every section of it, but certainly this part down here is definitely going to have to be underlain with good structural stuff, and up there too. The only problem I have is I have to do a split where that where the feed comes for the 50 amp drop to the shine shack over there, you know, to work around that. So okay, we're just about to the point. I'll check back with you after I get this the final cleanup and get ready to cut. I am just standing in the shade, guys, because it's well, it's dangerously hot on the roof, and I've had to hydrate a lot. I've probably drunk 2 gallons of water today, and it's 95 degrees here in Santa Rosa. But pretty much ready to call it a day. Let me first thank Jen, as usual, for doing great cleanup on all the crap that I took off of that roof. And you can see the piles of crap that came off the top, the rotten wood, the guttering. The good news, if there is any, is on the other side of the garage, the east side, there's really no real rot. So all the rot was concentrated on these ends. I was a little apprehensive when I went over to the other sides. I went on all 4 sides of the building. I got this old rotten piece of fascia board removed on here, which was good. Got that all off, and you can see up here I've significantly cleaned this up. I back cut up here to be able to share this this 2x4 here to nail as a nailing surface going up there, so I can fit the new sheathing. Just has to run over to the just butt up against the facing on that side over there, and should be good to go. So the deal is finish the carpentry, and then my roofing guy Ernesto, I don't want to pay him, you know, $1,500 to do all this carpentry work. I'd rather get it all done myself, and then he can come in for, you know, $1,500, just strip this crap off in about an hour. Put down the sheathing. We're going to put some OSB over the whole thing. It'll give it additional strength, strengthen up the whole building, and then we'll overlay and put the shingles on it, so it should be good. I did, man, there was just rat nests built into there and everything in these areas, but luckily this front 2x4, the back piece for the facing on it, was not rotted at all. So that was really really great news. So that gives a good nailing surface there to get into. And the other side, I mean, it's funny this morning I thought this was severe up here. That's really small change. So I went to the lumber yard. I got all my sheathing material. I'm just going to use regular pine. It's going to be overlaid. I got some 1x4s and some 1x6s there to lay that on, and it shouldn't be any big issue since it's being overlaid with the sheathing on top of it. I don't have to worry about pine and you know, the quality of pine. So yeah, that's gonna be a wrap today, guys. I'm cooked. Can only do about 40 minutes as a stretch up on the roof before I have to take a water break or stuff, or well, a water break, or else my calves will start to cramp up and I will be trapped up on that roof until they both legs go at the same time. That's really a ridiculously painful thing. So all right, we're gonna call it a day, and I didn't think I would be doing a video like I said on the garage here, but I figure I always like to show things that I encountered that are unexpected on the Rancho, hence 2,778 videos. and then keep rolling. So, okay, well, this is what makes a new and improved property, and I think it's going to look real nice once we get a new door, a new window, and we get her painted up. All right, guys, see you on the job site tomorrow.